Right, Sean, Katie, Sean. Katie, what happened in the last episode of All of Us Are Dead?
Do you remember which one was the second episode? I was watching them both together. The kids devised a plan. The main group. Yeah? To switch classrooms because we're in two... Why did they switch classrooms again?
Because they were in one classroom.
And no, because it was the teacher. The
teacher came in.
Teacher came in, and he was bitten. So they had to leave that classroom.
Yep.
And they all, they grabbed like doors and like stuff,
like
and
that guy
like,
who
it
had
was
the door.
cool.
Yep.
They get I can't remember anyone's names. I'm so terrible with names. The handsome karate guy is what I'll call him. Was like kicking all kinds of crap.
Yep.
Jumping off walls and that.
But he got separated.
He did. It's fine though because he ended up in like an art classroom thing, and it was like being all stealthy.
Yeah.
The other kids eventually, they got to another classroom. They were fine, only to discover that one of them had got bitten. What was her name? The main lass's best friend.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone's name. Sorry.
Yeah, we don't know anyone's names. We're not going to know anyone's names.
Had been bitten.
Yeah.
And it was really sad because she had this whole moment where she like recounted the friendship and.
Yeah. She was still trying to wing woman even in her dying moments.
Yeah. I'm holding out hope though that, well, I say hope. I'm still holding out on the theory that it's like it's somehow triggered, because it seems like it's like it with the gym teacher. It seemed like it when they brought it up to him was when he kind of started turning. The same with her.
Yeah.
They mentioned it and then it was like and then she started turning.
So a few other things that happened. They met up with the teacher who was broadcasting.
Mm-hmm.
Met up with her. There was the kid and the lass who were in the toilet who killed the other lass.
Yeah.
The archery squad arrived.
Which was cool.
I don't know what else to call them. I'm sure archery squad is the correct term.
If there's anyone you want to be stuck in like that kind of crisis with, it's someone that knows archery, isn't it?
And there was also the
bully kid. Oh.
I was going to say the hospital. There was the...
Yeah, the hospital. Because that's where the first lass was taken.
Yeah.
But that's also where the main... I hate not knowing their names. The main girl's dad was. Because he went there, didn't he? Because he was like a...
Yeah. He was called there.
Mm-hmm. But there's also that bully who's in the kitchen.
Yeah, they're hiding underneath the kitchen counter.
Which is like the worst place to hide ever.
Yeah.
But...
And there's the lass who was going to kill herself. They're still on the roof.
Oh, yeah. God, there's like so many separate groups.
I like how there's groups.
They should just stay on the roof though. Just stay on the roof. That's probably the safest place to get. You bar the door and just stay on the roof. Because you can like catch, if someone comes, you can like get their attention, can't you?
Said she was pregnant. I said she was pregnant. That's why she had the bag on the front. Did she just give birth herself? Gross.
Why is that gross? Okay, what did she do with the baby? That's what I want to know. Also, girl, go to like a doctor or go to the hospital. You can't just be doing all that stuff. I know. Oh my god.
Did she just leave the baby? There's no way she just left that baby there.
Where else was where was the baby? Oh, that's him. Oh my god, yeah, he fell out, didn't he?
That's who?
The guy that's crushing on the girl. Because he was waiting for her to get down, and then he had to like kind of jump out the window, didn't he?
That's right.
I hate the fact I don't know anyone's names.
There's a love rectangle going on in the minute. There's the lad who fancies the lass, who fancies the attractive lad, who fancies the smart lass.
Yeah. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh, this is so stressful, oh my god.
I was going to say, just stand and watch.
오지 말라고.
Focus on getting the lass off here.
오지 말라니까.
Oh my gosh.
That was gross. You're gross. Christ, is there anything this kid can't do? Ooh. Oh.
Jeez. Now look, there's some there as well. But
아야야 허리. 가만히 있어.
Oh, really? Really? You're whinging about your back?
okay,
He
good.
did it.
Okay, now climb down.
He did it. Well, of course he did. He's attractive.
그러니까 잘못이야?
야, 너 너만 살면 다냐?
Well said.
없어 기생새끼.
You self-entitled little...
너 나 쳤냐?
As if...
Oh.
Oh. Christ alive! What the hell happened there?
Oh my god. No, he isn't picked on. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Okay, run. Don't stop recording. You've seen it now.
No, yeah, of course you couldn't. I think someone commented on one of our other videos saying that
Like, of course you would watch. Which is
of
fair
course
enough.
you would crowd around because they're friends with them.
It's fair enough, but I feel like in a moment like this...
Just so everyone's aware, if you're one of my friends, no, I would leave you. If you started making this noise, I would leave you. Bloody too right!
You know what? You made a bad choice at first. At least...
Oh, that was all of us in it! That was all these bits! That was all the squishy bits! Oh,
Yeah.
Christ on a stick! Get like a cello or something and poke it!
Get a chair and just... Don't drop the computer.
Mop!
Yeah, good.
Stabbed it in the shoulder, bro. What good is that gonna do? You literally said
괜찮아.
I would still maybe just to be safe.
Yeah.
그냥 물어보잖아 지금.
I mean, at this point, do they really need to pay attention to the teacher? Like the zombies running.
I know,
around?
but she's an adult.
No,
이렇게
I
하자.
suppose.
경수 넌
Imagine, like, you're a bully, right? And there's a zombie apocalypse and you're still trying to bully people. Like, imagine.
As if.
Seriously? I mean, so I
What was the
I would never
point?
condemn death on anyone, but someone killed this man.
I
This
know.
boy, anyway. But no one, like, look. You'll probably be one of the last ones to survive.
The sound design is just next level. Oh yeah.
Don't let yourself get bit.
No. Again, it's the lack of pragmatism that kills. Like, I think I've seen enough zombie films and series that I would be able to survive. Because I would just be ruthlessly cold.
You would have to be, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Like this.
Like, what's the gate? What's the goal here?
I imagine just to stop them getting through.
But you can't just hold them there forever. I would be saying we're not going to do this until we've got guns. Because at least with guns you can just slowly sort of work your way forward, you know what I mean?
Where are you going?
Somebody stop her.
Don't do anything stupid.
Don't
no.
do, yeah, don't. I thought she was just going to drive
I
right
know.
through them.
Just go home.
Do you know what I mean? Because that's something...
Oh, where's she going? She better not be trying to find another way in.
No, that's absolutely what she's doing, isn't it?
Oh, okay.
It's the girl with the baby. Uh-oh. Get on the scooter.
Don't go back.
Oh, Christ.
Run! Oh, no, she had to let go.
그래? 너만 그러니까.
And say,
재빈아.
she's the one who's looking down on everyone. As if her survival's more important than everyone else's.
Yeah, when it comes to protecting herself, she doesn't think it do
약속한
it.
거 기억하지? 30.
Oh, you know you're in trouble when the squad's like this. That means they're like, go in, or
Yeah.
we're gonna have some words. Look, he's like that as well. You know.
Not very subtle. What you got?
내가 너 의심한 거는 그럴 만한 상황이어서.
She's got something on it. It's something on it.
그거 아까는
She's
진짜
infecting him.
What is it?
It's like a rag with like blood on it. It's gonna infect him. I'm telling you, it's gonna infect him.
전부 조용히 좀 해라. 얘만 없으면
Why is she stopping them from having to go at her? She's the troublemaker.
니들 다 재수 없어.
God, if she...
No, they're gonna figure it out that last.
What, lass?
She, the smart one.
Oh, that's a shame.
I swear to God.
They're gonna have to... They're gonna have to ask. There was nothing wrong with him until she went in.
I'm telling you, that smart ass is gonna figure it out.
나 병합 나갈게.
I can't decide who I dislike more. The bully or her. I think it's her.
She's just a different kind of bully.
But even now, he's not changing. As soon as they start changing, they seem to do it quite
That's
quickly.
what I mean. It's like
But what that doctor's saying there is that it's fear.
괜찮아. 다들 고마웠어. 꼭 살아.
Oh, that's bloody devastating. Surely someone's going to figure out that he was absolutely fine until she went in and then something changed.
that smart girl. The smart girl. She's gonna figure it out because she looked up and she saw she was thinking on it. Oh, she was bitten.
What does she do? Oh, she's in the bloody thing. She's in the chicken place.
This show is like getting everything. It's like babies,
As long as
old
none of the
people, and
zombies can
animals.
actually get to it. See, she's doing the right thing for her.
야. 네가 그런 거 아니야?
뭐가?
Yes. Come on, expose her. Go on.
Come on, you bloomin' egghead, you.
나 아까 봤어.
Go on, you sausage.
Shook the blood off them. So I'm saying she was wiping him with that, wasn't she?
Go on, Karate Kid. Beat the crap out of her.
그걸로 경수 손뜬
Oh.
내가 꺼내줄게.
Don't touch her, because Karate Kid likes her.
근데 지랄이야. 반장이면 다야?
그거 맞지? 나 괜찮 취급했어.
남라야, 너네 진짜.
No, let her do it.
Yes, she just murdered him.
죽였다는 말밖에 안 돼.
Yes. So let's
맞아.
prove it.
그럼 네 상처에 대봐.
Oh, good, you awesome lass, yeah.
있으면 네 상처도 닦아보라고.
경수 피는 깨끗해? 정비돼서 나갔잖아.
네가 손수건으로 문지르기 전까지는 괜찮았어.
Yeah.
God, I love this girl.
내가 경수보다 못한 게 뭔데요?
Because you're awful.
And he wasn't looking down on people.
내가 미치긴 하고.
Even now, she's still calling him.
하지 마.
Nah. I'd be bloody livid.
Good for her for
Aye.
exposing the truth. Good for you.
No wonder he fancies you.
저는 기댈 데가 없네. 다 필요 없어.
And you flippin' wonder why? Thing is, a lot of people could turn around to us and say, well, why are we any better for essentially picking on her? But
얘들아.
It's not, again, I say I don't wish death on anyone, but she killed him. She did that deliberately.
절대 죽지.
and I guess she's crying and she's saying that she's got no friends. But when you're like this to people, You don't get friends. You have to be...
죽음으로 내몰면
Right, I'm sorry, teachers, but if you would do this after this girl's just killed a boy, right, then... This is what I mean about you would have to be ruthlessly pragmatic.
Don't.
Salvation is at hand.
But how are they going to get to it? They're going to have to go to the roof. I'm telling you, the roof. The roof.
There's a lot to unpack there.
It's one of those horrible ones because, again, it's like...
That was a hard episode to watch.
She was awful. And she did kill him because she did it deliberately. And yeah, I do feel bad for that. She didn't have any friends and all this stuff, but she was an awful person.
But the thing is, there's a big
She looked
difference.
down on him.
There's a big... Yeah, exactly. There's a big difference between someone who has no friends but deserves friends.
And someone who hasn't got friends.
She doesn't deserve friends with the way she treats people. Like, it's an awful way.
He was such a nice kid.
Like, he was doing his best to help at all times, and she was doing nothing. It's like, who do you think people are going to root for? Why in any case would anyone want to root for her? She wasn't helping, and she was basically saying, I deserve to live more than you do.
Because you're on welfare.
Not just him though, to all of them. She was like, she had to be the first to go down the rope. You know, they had to all protect her when they were fighting the zombies off. It's like, why would you ever root for her? You've got this lad who's determined to try and make sure that everyone else is surviving. And there's got this person who seems only determined to make sure that she survives. Why would people want to be your friend? That was a shame. And that poor lass who had the baby.
No. I think she did the right thing in the end. I know it was kind of some choice words were going to be said when she'd left the baby, but she did the right thing. She went back.
I know, as if she just left the baby in the toilet.
Well, you don't know the story behind any of it, do you? Doesn't make it right, obviously, but
Yeah,
she obviously was in a bad place.
Yeah, but you would think if she had to go through that horrible scenario of having to have a baby by herself, you would take the baby to an orphanage, wouldn't you?
Yeah, well, she probably thought someone would have walked in and seen the baby and took it.
Yeah,
but...
I suppose this is me saying that. I mean, I'm never ever going to be in that kind of scenario, am I?
Yeah. Again, no, you don't. It's a tricky one, that one, but just that. I honestly got to as I cried. I did.
What with the lad?
Poor lad. He was so nice, and they were all so. It was just a parallel because she lost her friend, then he lost his friend. It's just
He as well. Another thing that makes me really like him is that he tried his best to get out of the room. He was
just going to leave, wasn't he?
He was trying to get out, but
and obviously obviously like the parasite, whatever it is, obviously affects the brain to make them kind of.
Yeah. Because he was seeing them as zombies, wasn't he?
And laughing at them. They were laughing at him, weren't they? So because it's fear, isn't it? They said.
Yeah.
So it's like seeing his friends as zombies and then having his friends laughing at him.
Yeah.
Obviously triggered him.
Oh, sad. That's one of the group that's died in every episode now.
Oh God.
Is that going to be there?
I can't just. As well though, I want to say it's about damn time that some of the girls started doing the bit.
Yeah.
In that group, there's obviously the archery girls, the two girls in the bathroom. You know that four.
In the big
I like
group.
Them. In the big group, I want to see some of the girls kind of, okay, let's do this. Because it's a team effort. You can't just rely on all the guys to do everything. Because what happens if they all get turned? Then what?
It's 21st century.
Exactly. Stand up, do your bit, girls.
No.
Come on. I believe in you.
Can't rely on the attractive karate guy for the entire show.
I mean, it would be easy too, but it's like, if it was me, I would kind of be like, okay, I don't want to just stand around and watch other people defend me. I want to actually make sure I'm
as
defending
epic
myself.
as this is. I want to pull my weight, so just let me help.
Even if it's just something as simple as like navigating, or if it's something as simple as like coming up with ideas, I'd be satisfied with that.
Even keeping watch, things like keeping watch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Keeping watch or standing on the door and making sure the door's not open.
Yeah, like coming up with ideas. Like even just finding stuff that you could use as weapons. Like anything would help. Just do a bit more, girls. Come on.
Play to each other's strengths.
At least that smart girl kind of, uncovered the truth.
Sherlock Holmes that hole.
Good for her. I'm glad she did that, because I would not have been happy if they had gone a few episodes and no one had figured it out.
Yeah. It was good that you noticed that. Like, I didn't notice.
No, because she got it out and she was wiping it, and you could see just a tiny little bit of red on it, and I was like,
Yeah, but the thing is as well, it's like, that just annoys me so much, because there will be people who watch shows like this and go, well, you can see it from her side. I can't see this from her side.
do you know what it was? I was expecting him to do kind of like I was expecting them to kind of get like the stereotypes in all of the relationships, in the sense that she bullies him because she likes him.
Yeah.
And that's what was going to happen. But the fact she went out of her way,
well, that would have
to infect him just because he pushed her because she was calling him names. Like, no, I'm not gonna like her.
Yeah, well, that would have made her a lot more relatable, wouldn't it?
If she'd end up like.
Because we've all taken the mick out of someone that we've fancied.
Yeah.
Like everyone's
it's like a
done
defense
that.
mechanism, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, and it's like that would have made her more relatable. But the fact that she was looking down on him, she was picking on him, he reacted. She was told to apologise, then she essentially killed him. At what point am I supposed to be able to relate to her? I can't relate to her at all.
I don't think you're supposed to. I think you're supposed to severely dislike this woman.
Yeah. I think I disliked her more than the other bully. And that other bully was a proper penis.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's just she's a different kind of bully. She's one of those ones that just don't see the error of them. They just don't.
Yeah, I know.
And to be fair though, the other lad, like, we haven't really seen much from him, so we don't know what.
Yeah. But, you know, never know, we might. Yeah, so that was us reacting to the 3rd episode.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us what you think. Tell us some of your opinions. Do it nicely, because, you know, there's been a lot of bullying in this show. There's a big emphasis on bullying
it's like
and name
school,
calling.
isn't it? It's like they're all teenagers, so
Yeah.
it's like you've got to have some bullies.
So comment nicely. Like the video, subscribe, ding the bell, notified when we upload. We upload every day. Anything else you want to say?
It's only the 3rd episode, and
I know.
I feel like at one point every single like muscle in my body was tense because I was like,
I know.
I was so mad.
That karate guy turned into Tom Cruise at one point there.
Huh?
He jumped onto him.
There's always got to be one, hasn't there? There's always got to be one like super powered individual in the group that
Yeah.
can just like that just has like the most like plot armor.
Yeah.
They can do all this crazy stuff, survive all this crazy
And all
scenarios.
the girls fancy him. You know, he can fight all of the zombies without a weapon. All the girls fancy him.
It's just how it's got to be, isn't it?
Yeah. Thank you for watching.
I need to know.